Hi, so this week in my pathway class, one of the things that we've been talking about is work and just, how to really get the benefits and blessings out of work. And so in the application activity, the assignment was to either write a two-page write up about work or to do a PowerPoint or even a video that we could post to YouTube. And as being someone that's done a little bit of YouTube before, I thought, oh, this would be kind of fun. So here I am, and here's my video. So I had to think of a time in my life where I really reaped the benefits of work. And I started thinking about it, and there were a couple times that came to my life. One, you might notice I'm wearing a University of Utah hat, and I was just wearing this hat today, but that's where I did go to college initially. As a young man, straight off my mission, I went to the University of Utah and studied geography, and it was 6 long, hard years of work to get that degree. And that was a time where I did put in a lot of work, and I did reap the benefits as I was able to get a job in my field and work as a mapping analyst. Now, it kind of came to the point where I was ready for a change, and I struggled and debated with what to do with that change. And as part of the change, my wife had an opportunity in her work to take a promotion, and she did. And this led her to go from part time employment to full time employment. And as a result, we decided to use this opportunity to look at it as a short term thing where she would go to work for the next couple of years, and I would jump back into school and look to make a change. Now, if you can see behind me, you might notice what you see, pathway. So I started thinking, what are these times in my life where I feel like I've really been stressed and pushed to the limit for work? And college as a young man, and college now. And you could probably hear in the background, you could probably hear kids crying. That's another part of the work that I want to talk about. Because as part of this life change that we've had, with me being home now during the days, as I quit my job so I can focus on school and on the kids while my wife is at work. Work for me is a little bit different. There's a lot of work during the day with 4 kids, especially right now as they're home on summer vacation. And once the wife gets home and we spend time as a family, have dinner, all that kind of good stuff. And then at night is when I do Pathway. And so this is a lot of hard work. Now, I'd love to tell you about all the blessings that have come from this, and there are blessings that have come, but really these are blessings that I'm working towards. I'm working towards getting a second degree to make myself more marketable in the work field and to go after, to open doors that weren't previously opened. I'm looking to have opportunities for work that I didn't have before, whether it's working from home or being my own boss or just different avenues other than just working in a cubicle and kind of feeling like I'm in that corporate structure. And I'm not going to bore everyone with that, but definitely life for me has changed a lot. Um, I'm not used to waking up and getting kids ready in the morning, and then throughout the day tending to a 1-year-old, tending to a soon to be 4-year-old, and then also having to help out with a 10-year-old and a 9-year-old. Cooking and cleaning and all that stuff. I'm not saying I never did it before, because I did, and I did a lot of it. I'm kind of a Danny Tanner type, but this is definitely on a much larger scale where it's all day long. We had, just for an example, we had some friends over for dinner the other night, and I spent, I don't want to say how many hours, but I spent a lot of hours cleaning the house. And you know what? This next morning, you wouldn't be able to tell. It was clean when the people came over, but man, with 4 kids, it is just non-stop. It's definitely given me a new and greater appreciation for all the work that really does happen in the home, as it's laundry and dishes and just tending to kids. It is nonstop. There's not a break. I found that when I was at the office and working, that while that was hard in its own way, working at home can be a lot harder. And there's, you don't get a paycheck for it. You don't you don't have anyone there to give you a yearly evaluation, tell you the things that you really did well, or to give you any sort of raise. It's just, it needs to be done for the sake of your family. And so, as far as the time in my life that I've seen blessings from work, really it boils down to the times that I've been in school, whether it was as a young college student or now, having a little bit different perspective. So, anyways, thanks for giving me this opportunity to make this video. I've enjoyed it, and until next time.